Hi, my crafty crafters and cooking friends. Today I am going to attempt to follow this recipe on this book that I got at Dollar Tree. It's a Chicken Made Simple, and it's got a whole bunch of cute little recipes. Some are a little bit more complicated than others for somebody like me that does not enjoy cooking. Yes. Okay. So this one is a baked lemon chicken, and here we can see the picture on the side, and it says serving size 4. The ingredients I have laid out, which will be 4 chicken breasts. I halved mine simply because I think they're too thick, and I'm always afraid that they're going to stay pink in the middle, and oh no. Then we need it's 4 tablespoons of flour. I use coconut flour. And you need 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I use the extra virgin olive oil. You need 1 tablespoon of butter. I use Country Crock. It says to slice 3 onions, but I have one of those gigantic onions, so I only used 1 and I sliced it up. It calls for 2 cloves of garlic, thinly sliced. Mine were kind of growing a root, and I didn't have any more, so we're going to have that. Still a garlic. 2 cups of chicken stock, which I poured into this solo cup. I used the Swanson cooking stock chicken. And it says 2 lemons thinly sliced, and here are my lemons. And a 1/4 cup of chopped parsley. It also calls for 1 tablespoon of capers. I don't like capers, so I am leaving that out. Now it's optional, up to you. You can use more or less onions, more or less lemons. I'm a little bit iffy about using both oil and butter because that's like a lot, you know. So I might skip out on the butter and just use the oil, but we shall see. So the first step is to salt and pepper your chicken. Okay, so here I'm just finishing up salt and peppering. I did both sides. I'm just doing the other side. I like to do both sides. I know sometimes I see people cooking and they only salt and pepper one side, and I'm like, what about the other side? Don't you want a tasty chicken? Okay, so then it says I'm going to turn this over this way. And I have a Ziploc bag because it says to mix the chicken into the flour, to shake in the bag just to kind of get flour all over the chicken. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go ahead. If I need more flour, I will, because I think because I have to the chicken, it's going to need more. So I'm going to go ahead and put, oops, no. Okay, I'm going to put the flour in here just so that I can then put chicken in there and shake it around. Let me wipe off that piece then. You see that? Got oil on it. Anyway, so then you shake your chicken in the flour. And you're supposed to have while that's going on, it says to heat the oil and butter in a skillet. This girl does not have a skillet. This girl does not like to cook, therefore she does not own a lot of dishes, a lot of pots and pans. But we will use this old, I don't know what this is called, but anyway, we'll go ahead and pour that. I need a new one, you can tell. The thing is scratched like crazy. So we'll pour that oil in there so it starts heating up. Get every last drop. And I guess I'll go ahead and throw the butter in there. I'll just follow the recipe. Alright, so there you go. While that's heating up, we are going to put the chicken into that flour and shake it. Okay, I'll do 2 at a time, and then I'll just kind of see what happens. Let's see. All right. It does say to go ahead and start putting the chicken in the skillet. I can hear it sizzling over there, so I did have the skillet on while I was talking to you guys, so it's getting pretty hot. So here I am mixing the chicken in the flour. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix this together. That's a lot of oil. I typically don't like to cook with oil. Ugh. But it is what it is, right? Okay, so I've got my chicken here, and I'm gonna go ahead and place it. I don't know if you can see, I hope so. I'm gonna go ahead and place it in there. And it says, what did it say? To cook until brown. Okay, so let's fit as many as possible. I had 4 chicken breasts, which I have, so I have 8 pieces. And then we'll see how it goes. We'll add this one here. And this one here. And while those are starting to cook, I'm going to go ahead and mix in the other chicken halves with the flour. And whoops, this is what it looks like so far. Okay, so I have space for the other pieces. And let me do that. Okay, so I got the other pieces. I'm just going to make some room. I want to go ahead and make all of these fit. The other last pieces are pretty big, so I hope they fit. Excuse me. So I'm having a snack while I cook. My snack is a pizza, a frozen pizza that I cooked last night and I fell asleep, so I'm having quite a crispy pizza this morning. So here are all the pieces. Made them all fit. This is what it looks like. And it says cook until brown. So I'll, of course, flip the chicken and both sides to be brown. And so it's still cooking. It's been on there for about, I don't know, 7 minutes. Does that look brown to you guys? I'll leave it for another few minutes, maybe 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn them over. Well, let's see how that goes. Alright, not so bad. And this one looks brown. I'm not much of a cook, guys, but when I cook, I like to do an awesome job because I don't know, once I get into it, to me, cooking is like a craft. And if you can do it, do it. Okay, so we have these turned over. I'll give them a couple minutes because since we're going to finish cooking these in the oven. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Okay, because we are going to finish cooking this in the oven. I'm going to let the other side brown. Then I'm going to transfer these out. And then we're going to cook the onions, or saute the onions and these wonderful rooted garlic in this pan. Once we remove the chicken, we'll do that there and we'll go from there. I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and remove this chicken, put it into my container over here. I'm going to put it in this container because I'm not using a skillet. So anyway, so we're going to remove this chicken, put it in here. It's just to remove it from the, I think it's good because now that the pan's warmed up, it's probably browning quicker on the other side. Oh, I don't know. What do I know, right? Okay. This reminds me of breaded fish. much the way it looks, but it looks good though. Alright, let's get this out of here. I might add a little bit of oil in here. It's pretty dry, the pan dried up. I'm going to go ahead and add a little oil just so that the onion and the garlic don't burn. Let's go ahead and throw that onion, that oil all over the pan. Coat that pan. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. Alright, let's go ahead and add that onion. Love onions. If you're not an onion lover, well then you use less onions. You can always alter any recipe to make it your own. But you know the onions will shrink up a little once you cook them. So this looks like a lot, but in the end, it's not much. Sorry, I heard a noise outside while I was talking. I had someone try to get in my house. It was just the mailman. Anyway, so we're sauteing these onions. Let's add my wonderful rooted garlic. Made garlic. It's just regular garlic, you guys. It tastes so good. I love garlic. I love onions. I like veggies. They're good. I started liking them more once I had to start eating healthier. I was not a vegetable lover. So anyway, it says to add the chicken broth to this mix. It smells so good. I wish there was smell-o-vision so you guys could smell this. And quite frankly, guys, I would eat my onions just like that. This, it's, I love it. I love it. Delicious. Okay. That was delicious onion, you guys. I love sauteed onions. Okay. Let me let it saute or cook up for a couple more minutes, maybe another minute and a half, and we'll add the broth. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add the broth now. Let it cook in there. Remember, it's 2 cups of chicken broth. I'm going to raise this to a medium temperature. And I'm going to start cooking these in there. This is looking pretty good, you guys. It's the first time I make this. I like recipes. I like following recipes because I'm not a cook. So therefore, I'm not the creative type. But once I get a recipe, sometimes I'll tweak it a little bit because I'll figure out something I like or something I don't like. For example, I've never done this recipe, but I don't like capers, so I did not include the capers that were called for in this recipe. I just think they're just too salty for me. They're not. Ugh. They just no, they're not for me. But if they're for you, hey, more power to you. All right, so let me go ahead and allow this to simmer a little bit with the onions and the garlic. What we're gonna do, the next step is gonna be. So I took the chicken out of this container. This is what I'm going to bake them in. I went ahead and placed them in this plate where the onions and garlic were, just so I don't waste another dish. I hate doing dishes. So once this cooks up a little more, I'm going to transfer it over to this, and then we'll do the rest. Be right back. Just important reminder, don't forget to always clean your place of setup. Alright, be back. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and transfer now my onions to this container. Sorry, to this dish. Sorry, but I name things my own way. Alright, so it says to go ahead and transfer this to make a bed for the... Hold on, let me talk to you guys because I can't hear me. I'm transferring this over to this to make a bed for the chicken, And it says after we place the onions, we put the lemon pieces on top. 1 second. Let me grab the book. Okay, so we add the onions and garlic to that skillet. We did that. We spread the onions out in an even layer in a baking sheet. I don't have a baking sheet, so we're going to do a baking pan. Is this a glass pan? Yes. We lay the lemon on top and add, this is where you would add your capers if you would like, but I am not. So I'm just going to layer the little lemons. And here we go. Maybe I should have done 1 extra lemon. I love lemon. So this is going to be good. Nice, delicious recipe here. So I'm trying to evenly space out these lemons so we get an even flavorful amount of lemon for the chicken. I'm hoping I got a big enough pan where all my chicken will fit. Okay, I'm gonna add the juice. There's little juice on there. So I hope you can see and it's not being blocked. It probably is, I can't see. Anyway, now we're gonna add the chicken on top. Okay, so I take my tongs and I'm going to go ahead and place my chicken. Hopefully it will fit and we get delicious chicken. It looks good, it really does. So we place this on top of the limes. Why do I keep calling them limes? They are lemons. Okay, lemons. All right, let's get that on there. I guess it would be easier to follow me than follow the book at this point, right? Okay, it looks like they all fit. I think they all have some lemon on there. The only thing that it doesn't say is whether we cover it or we don't cover it. So I'm going to assume we don't. Okay, so finally we place the chicken on top, which is what we did. So we have all our chicken in there. And then it says bake for 30 minutes until the lemon and onions are caramelized and the chicken is cooked through. Okay, so I guess we put this in the oven. Yep, still have my Valentine's up. We'll switch that to Easter very soon. All right, here goes. Grab this. It's kind of hot. Let me grab the mitt. All right, let me grab this mitt so I don't burn my hand. I really could use 2 hands for this heavy thing. Let's see what I can do here. Don't melt, camera. All right, so I put you guys on the door. Hurry up and do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this in the oven. Oh my God, that was heavy. All right, so I placed it in the oven. Let me go ahead and push that in. I need to clean my oven. All right, big chicken, 30 minutes. I have my, where are you, little dude? Hey, where's my little guy? Huh, he has been kidnapped. He wasn't kidnapped, he was just knocked over. So this is my little chef. He's my timer. I just like to use him because he's so cute. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Okay, well anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put the timer to 30 minutes. To 30 minutes. Can you see him? There we go. 30 minutes. He's a cute little chef. I got this when Kmart was going out of business. It was about $3. Alright, I'll see you guys in 30 minutes. You know what, guys? It doesn't tell me whether I should put the parsley on first or after. I'm just going to drizzle it on, even if it, you know, if it cooks up. I don't know. Maybe it's just as decoration for after, but whatever. I'm going to do it. I'll leave that for after. I'm going to go ahead and add it. I hope it doesn't burn. Okay, boys and girls, my battery's about to die. Mr. Chef has rung his whistle here, and he says it's been 30 minutes. Let's check out this chicken. Let's see if those 30 minutes were worth it. Here we go. Wow, it looks really good. You guys, it looks really good. I need my tongs to see what I can do here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, this does not call it to the recipe here. I'm gonna flip them over real quick. I'm gonna flip them over and give them 5 minutes on this side. My God, I hope my chicken doesn't dry out. I've been cooking it. It looks good. It looks brown. It looks delicious, actually. It smells amazing. I can smell the lemon. It smells really good. So what I'm going to do is flip them over, give them 5 minutes, and I'm going to pour the rest of my parsley on top. Just because I don't know when I was supposed to put it, but I think now is a good time. And I'm going to give them 5 minutes, and then we'll do a taste test. 5 minutes, guys. All right, my friends, it's time to turn it off. Let's turn this thing off here. We're gonna go with it now. It's browning up on top on this side too. It looks so good and it smells awesome. You guys want a closer look? I want to melt my phone there. It looks really good. So this is pretty darn heavy. I don't think I could do it with one hand. So give me a second, put it up. All right, what do you guys think? My onions and my lemon does not look caramelized. I'm wondering if I did something wrong. This is the picture. Their onions and their lemons look nice caramelized and stuff. Mine does not, but it looks cooked. I mean, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? It looks good. It smells delicious. And I'm so tempted to give it a taste test. Should I? Let's taste it. Let me taste off that little piece I broke off right here. Ow, I burned myself. Okay. All right, break off that piece. I'm gonna give it a shot. Break off that piece. That's really good. It's really juicy, you guys. So here's the recipe one more time if you'd like to pause the video at this point. This is a book from Dollar Tree. It's their latest recipe. I wanted to try a Dollar Tree book recipe. It's baked lemon chicken. The title of the book is Chicken Made Simple. It's in the book and magazine section. And if you don't want to buy it, here it is. It doesn't give you any further instructions. It's just basically 2 pages per recipe, a picture, and the instructions, the directions, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Dollar Tree recipe attempt by me, your wonderful crafty angel. I am going to attempt to make this roasted red pepper on my next video. It's keto made simple. I am not a keto person. I do not diet. I try to eat moderately, incorporating more vegetables and fruits into my diet due to health reasons. And I've got it set up, and I am debating whether I should make this a video or not. And all right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I will talk to you soon, and hopefully you will enjoy my video. Please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for other recipes and other crafting ideas that I may come up with. Happy crafting, happy day. Enjoy this upcoming weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.